Hello, viewers. This is Ankodan. Welcome to Enlightening the Eye program, and we are continuing with this episode two of poverty mindset. Poverty mindset. And if there is something that we need to deal with, it is the poverty. And if there is something hard, it is not to deal with poverty itself. It is to deal with poverty mindset people. They really need help. Surely they really, even if you see their life, ukiangalia maisha yao vizuri, they really need help than ever before. But it's very, 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 very difficult. It's very hard to deal with these people, to help them come from their poverty. I don't know whether it's a poverty city or it's a poverty village or it's a poverty what. This mindset is the real devil that we need to fight, guys. Have you noticed anyone who make it in this life? Here we say akiomoka. Learn Kiswahili. Akiomoka. Akiomoka, you have already make it in this life. You have money. Now you are good, you are wealthy. Have you noticed there is a gap between someone that you mulikuwa na yeye, he was your closest friend, but when he make it akiomoka, you find that there is a gap now. And there is another gap of rich people, because we have three people. We have rich people, standard people, and poverty people. Poor people, not poverty, poor people. Now, the rich people, they fear people to get rich like them because they see like they will have no one to employ. They don't want the equivalent because these rich people, they use poor people to continue getting rich, getting richer each and every time. Let me tell you one thing. The technology, if you get, they fear, these people, if they get money, who will do this garden? Who will dig this? Who will be my garden boy, my shamba boy? Who will be my maid and ipikiange? But in a developed country, we saw like China, they have already produced the systems, hata kama ni ya kuchuna majani. Is it picking tea or whatever? Hii ya kuchuma majani, kuchuma ama kuchuna. I think even my vernacular, yote ni shida, kuchuma, kuchuna, majani chai. You'll find that we have those machines that can harvest tea leaves, not tea ya kukunywa, tea leaves. You'll find that ikifika ni wakati wa kupalilia, we have those machines that can palilia hizo mahindi hizo. Palilias, guys, from outside this country, palilia, it's palilia. Palilia is palilia. So, you'll find that we have those machines for doing those garden stuff, pruning fruits, nini, all those stuffs. We have those machines. And in other countries again, we have robots that you just command this thing to cook for you, to bring something for you. We have those things. We all know that's how technology it is. But we cannot afford it because of poverty mindset. We think like we lose shamba boys, those maids. Yet we know we have things like that one, that even our creative boys can be shown how to create or to make those stuffs, and they can be our helper in the basic things. Guys, now we have the second people who are standard. They are not rich, they are not poor. They can afford anything they want there, and their car ni kaod. They have kaod car, not a new car. They cannot afford to buy a car every month or every year, but they have an old car that they can do some services there. These people, they really hate poor people because they think these people, they don't think smart. They saw themselves like one of career smart. They think smart than other people. And the poor people will hate these people, and they will still hate these rich people, thinking that they are not sharing. They are not sharing what they have. They are not sharing money. You'll see that sometimes when you have a Harambe card, these cards of contribution, I don't know whether other countries they do this. I think it's all over. Contributing, maybe we are building something, we want to build church. You look for these standard people and the rich people to contribute in order for you to make some stuff that you are making. And you'll find that when they give, you'll start see, is this exact that there is your expectation according to the standard maybe you know about the person, so there is the expectation, and if they give less than your expectation, you say sasa hiyo ni kitu amenipatia, what is that now, hata afadhali angekaa na amekupatia 100 bob, ulikuwa na hiyo 100 bob. It's only because you know this guy his wealth, you know really his wealth, and you know he should give more than 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, yet he gave 100 in a kani madharau. This tells you that you have a poverty mindset because you can't fight to get where they are. And this is why some people get discouraged, and the only options they see it is to create a group, so that they to make a group that they can start stealing to these people, to these standard people. This is why we have thugs. This is why we have these thieves. This is why we have prostitutes, because they expect also something from these sex workers. Let me call them sex workers because they still need respect, because some of them, they don't doing it willingly. So they are sex workers because that is what they do. They don't do it willingly. It is because of they don't have anything to do. But thank God for enlightening team, because guys, we are coming with a solution. We are going to give these people a permanent solution by helping them create their job and starting a job for themselves, and we'll help them. We and you guys, we must change the lives of sex workers, the lives of thugs, the lives of any person who feels surely you need help. You continue sharing our video, not our video, our link, let them join, and also follow us in our Facebook, so that we'll be there sometimes live. Let's continue. Now, because of this poverty mindset, this is why when a politician comes, you'll find yourself embracing this guy, and if he tells you Team Flani it's our enemy, Team Flani they are opposition or our enemy, you'll find yourself throwing stones, kicking, my friend, killing, even beat, all injuring those your brothers and sister in the name of another their opponent to your team. And this is what makes you not understand that you have a poverty mindset, because you can't create yourself, you can't make yourself to get to that level of that person, but you can humble and you can be manipulated to do anything evil against your brothers there, only because you are idle. Because a poverty mindset, it's an idle mindset, which people say it's a devil workshop. There is no that devil that you think. The real devil, it's that poverty mindset that can be controlled by anyone who is wealthy or akona pesa kukuliko. And a poverty mindset, it's what can make you think, if we steal from these people, we can get rich. There is no thief in this world, any thug. Hakuna mwizi hata mmoja ameaitajirika kiasi ya kwamba aliridhika. They die stealing. They get injured and lame stealing. And you can still find yourself going in the same path of these thugs who are killed, and you are still in that path. And we cannot continue condemning sex workers or those thugs. We need to bring the solution to these people. The poverty mindset people, they are the one who can be gathered, or who can fight for a politician, who can fight for their church, who can fight for their men of God, who will tell you don't point the anointed one, when that is a quote from the Song of David, never point or anointed one. They are already manipulated to fight for specific people for different stuffs. If it is the church, the people will fight for their church. People, they will fight for their faith. And this is why it is easier to rule the church with poverty people. And this is why you'll find that this poverty mindset, it is what makes people fight because of the differences they have even about the religions. This is why you'll find that the Christian says that Muslim they are kafiris, and Muslims they say that Christian are kafiris, yet they can't agree even in one thing because they will have differences because of being manipulated by the people who were there before them, but they cannot rebellate themselves from this mindset of being manipulated into their own things that they have to do their research, because they have to do their research and to know what to believe and what not to believe. So they believe what their rich people can tell them. They believe in that. If someone comes here and gives us money and tells us fight anybody with for ODM or PNU or PNU in Shanga, you'll find that people will fight those people because they have been manipulated by 200 more. This is poverty mindset. And this is why we say, in order to clear this, in order to remove these youths, or to save our youths and the generation that we have from those for being manipulated, it is to help them to have something to do. It is not, oh, don't stone, usifanye hivi, usifanye hivi. But guys, you are not supposed to be manipulated by anyone only because he is richer. All you need to do, it is to work smart, it is to have the skills that will make you have your own money and keep yourself busy by doing the job. The bad thing is, even if we can say, youth, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do this, still we have nothing to give to the youth, but we can condemn them for whatever they are doing. And I'm saying this, it is not time to condemn, it is not time to fight, it is time to save people from that categories. So guys, the poverty mindset, in short, you can be controlled by anyone as long as this person he has money than you. Poverty mindset, it is when you reject the skills. Even now, when we are saying that we will give people free skills, and this inclusive okay, I will share the video of that. Let me not put it here, but we'll give people a free skill. And this, it's very unfortunate, but it is true that even some people will reject this because of their poverty mindset, doubting. Have you ever heard, if you get rich people, they say it's because you are Illuminati or devil worshipper. And if you are very poor, pray God and God will give you. And when you have it, it is the devil worshipper. That is a clear of poverty mindset. Have you ever seen, and this challenge is for Christians, have you ever seen you are saved? There is a time you are a sinner according to the biblical teachings. There is a way you are a sinner, but when you become a born again, now your sins have been forgiven, and now you are a new creation. But when you go to the church, you'll be also told, if you say you are not a sinner, you'll make like God is a liar. So we have to repent each and every Sunday. We must know that we are making these sins every time, blah blah blah. And when you are not born again, you are called a sinner. And now when you are still born again, you will also be called a sinner, because if you say you are not a sinner, blah 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 blah. Guys, this is a manipulation of poverty mindset. Why? Because if I was a sinner and now I'm a born again, why sin again? Why again? So it's better I'm not a save again. It's better stay like that, because you can accept yourself as a sinner. There is no way you can be a born again and at the same time you still accept yourself as a sinner. Big question mark. Being manipulated. This is why you need to ask yourself some questions and believe in what you have already studied, not only what you had. After you hear every messages, make the decisions for yourself. Guys, I believe now you have the clue or the tips, because the poverty mindset is a big thing that we cannot just cover. We're just mentioning it here and there. But all I need you to understand is that you have to fight your own poverty mindset and wake up and join this team of enlightening the third eye, and let us create job, and let us give others job. Let us keep others busy fighting and killing and destroying completely a poverty life. Thank you so much, guys. And once again, welcome to Enlightening the Third Eye.